Good morning. Thank you all for joining. We will get started in just a moment while we clear the waiting room. As a reminder, when you are entering from the waiting room, please do remain on mute unless or until you are presenting or providing testimony before the board. Good morning. This is a hearing before the licensing board for the city of Boston. Today is Wednesday, May 28th, 2025. Today's hearing is being held pursuant to temporary amendments to the open meeting law. That is what allows us to meet virtually. Today's hearing is being recorded and will be posted to the city of Boston's website. Before I review procedural matters, I will introduce Chairwoman of the Board, Kathleen Joyce.
Good morning. My name is Kathleen Joyce. I'm Chair of the Boston Licensing Board, and today I'm pleased to be joined by Commissioner Kiana Saxon and Commissioner Liam Curran.
Thank you. Please ensure that your audio and visuals are working properly if you will be presenting before the board. I will call each item in the order that it appears on this morning's agenda. I will then ask who is present on behalf of the applicant. You'll make a brief presentation regarding your proposal, followed by questions by the chair and commissioners. Following questions, there will be an opportunity for testimony, beginning with elected officials or their representatives. For members of the general public wishing to provide testimony, please limit your testimony to 2 minutes, and please state your name, address, and affiliation, if any. Beginning with the first item on this morning's agenda, calling item number 1, Nana's Boston LLC, doing business as Nana's Green Tea, located at 175 Newbury Street, has applied for a common victular license to be exercised on the above 1,022 square feet, located on the ground level. Includes a service counter, kitchen, and storage area. The setup is sit down with takeout and seating for 21. There's 1 bathroom and 2 exits. Manager Pui Chung Siu. Hours of operation 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Who's present on behalf of the applicant? Do we have anybody with us here on behalf of Nana's Green Tea? Oh, there we go.
Hi, my name is
I'm right here.
Chang-Su, and
Didn't have my voice on. Hey, Patrick. Sorry, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, members of the board. Dennis Quilty, attorney representing the applicant. With us is Mr. Hsu, who also is known as Patrick Hsu. He is the owner and proposed manager of record of Nana's Green Tea at this location on Newbury Street. This is a CV license only. We had community outreach. ONS required us only to flyer and not to hold an abutters meeting as a CV app only. We met with NABB on March 3rd, and we received a letter of non-opposition from them. The hours, as stated, 11 to 11. And this is, again, is a full-service Japanese restaurant and cafe. And certainly happy to take any of your questions.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Hsu. I have no questions at this time. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see if there are any individuals with us this morning who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives.
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office would like to defer to the judgment of this board. As you heard from the applicant's representation, ONS had the applicant flyer notice to abutters informing them of the proposal. We did not receive any feedback or were unaware of any concerns. The applicant then reached out to the Neighborhood Association of Back Bay, which was in non-opposition to this proposal. With that, we'd like to defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
thank you.
Calling item number 2, Chafeo Boston Common Inc., doing business as Chafeo, located at 130 Tremont Street, has applied for a common victular license to be exercised on the above 1,200 square foot cafe shop that consists of 2 rooms. Front room is used for serving tea and coffee, while the rear room is designated for storage and includes a half restroom. Cafe is located on the first floor and is seating for up to 16 people. Manager Lin Shun Lian, hours of operation 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
Hi, good morning, Chairman and board member. My name is Sunny. We are a small cafe located at 54 Winter Street, right by the Park Street subway station, with a lot of foot traffic. It's a good location to serve, Asian tea and coffee. We have many years experience in managing such a store in the past. Indeed, we used to have a store just like this in Liberty Street and closed down because of pandemic. And our team members are young, full of energy and aspiration. We are ready to serve our beloved community here. So we are here looking forward, for the board to approve our application. Thank you. Any question?
We have 130 Tremont Street as the address.
It's 54 Winter Street. Right
It's
by
on-
the,
Sorry, yes,
subway
it's on the
station.
corner. The legal address is 130 Tremont. We checked
Yeah.
the fencing as well.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
With that, I have no questions. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran?
No questions, thank you.
None for me, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office is deferred to the judgment of this board. Some background information in the community process. ONS had the applicant circulate flyers to abutters within 300 feet. We're unaware of any concerns from those notices going out. The applicant connected with the Downtown Boston Residents Association, which was supportive of this proposal. With that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Cindy, yep, you may go ahead.
Yes, thank you, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, members of the board. This is Sydney Scanlon from Councillor Flynn's office. At this time, Councillor Flynn would like to go on record in support. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you. Calling item number 3, Beaturi LLC, doing business as Hey Tea Newbury, located at 223 Newbury Street, has applied for a common victualler license to be exercised on the above 800 square foot takeout only tea shop beverage store. First floor includes a small food preparation area and a pickup counter at the front. There is an additional small prep area in the back, along with an employee only bathroom. Manager Khan Miao, hours of operation 11 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
Hi, my name is Jamie Chen. I represented Hey Tea today. Good morning. Thank you for having me. Hey Tea is located on 223 Newbury Street. We are here to apply for a CV license. Hey Tea is an international recognized brand specializing in modern tea beverages, such as fruit teas and other creative tea drinks. We're excited to bring our concept to the Back Bay neighborhood. Our shop has a simple and clean setup focused on quick service. We have a small food preparation area and a pickup counter at the front, a small prep area in the back, and an employee-only restroom. Again, we do not offer any dine-in service. This is a takeout-only operation. Our proposed hour of operation are from 11 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. We're committed to running a smooth, respectful business and being a good neighbor in the area. I'm happy to answer any question you may have, and we appreciate your consideration. Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us and for your description. I have no questions. Commissioner Saxon or Curran, do you have any questions?
I do not, thank you.
None for me, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office will defer to the judgment of this board. Some background information in the community process. ONS had the applicant circulate flyers to abutters. We're unaware of any concerns from those residents. They were in contact with the Neighborhood Association of Back Bay, which was in non-opposition to this proposal. With that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you. Calling item number 4, JT Fresh Local LLC, doing business as Bluefin, located at 660B Center Street in Jamaica Plain, has applied for a common victualler license to be exercised on the above 875 square feet first floor unit. Space includes a kitchen and storage area located in the rear. There are 4 rooms total, including a restroom. The business will operate as a fish market and seafood takeout with a maximum of 18 seats. The bathroom will be shared by both guests and staff. Manager Michael Bullock, hours of operation 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
Jason Tucker, I'm the owner.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Tucker, for being with us. If you could please just briefly present the proposed concept to the board.
Michael Bullock is also present here. He's also one of the managers. Yeah, as previously stated, we are a fish market and restaurant, and we're at 660B Center Street, Jamaica Plain. Been in the restaurant and seafood business in Boston for over 20 years, and we're excited to be in the Jamaica Plain neighborhood. We have been through the neighborhood process and flyered the abutters. I believe Michael Reiskin is in the meeting with us as well. I don't believe we got any objection from our abutters or neighbors. Yeah, we're excited to be before the board today. Thank you.
I just have one correction to make. I accidentally submitted as manager on the record myself. I have resubmitted the application, correcting that to Jason Tucker. And our hours of operation are going to be 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., not 12 a.m. The corrected application was submitted. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you for those corrections. I will make sure that that is reflected in the corrected application. With that, we'll see if there are any questions from the board.
Thank you. I have no questions and no issues. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. At this time, the Mayor's Office to defer to the judgment of this board. Some background information in the community process. ONS had hosted an abutters meeting that was lightly attended. We are unaware of any concerns from abutters. The applicant then went on to connect with the Jamaica Plain Neighborhood Council, meeting with their Public Service Committee, which I understand was supportive of this proposal. With that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. I do see a hand raised from Michael Reiskin. Mr. Reiskin, you may please provide your testimony.
My name is Michael Reiskin. I live at 425 South Huntington Avenue in Jamaica Plain. I'm a member of the Jamaica Plain Neighborhood Council and chair of its Public Service Committee. We had a neighborhood hearing on this issue back in September 10th of 2024, and we'd like to enthusiastically support the application for a common vittler's license. At this location from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. With Jason Tucker as manager. That's the application that we discussed. They also went to the JP Business and Professional Association and received support, and JP Center South Main Streets and received support. This is right in the center of Jamaica Plain, right in the business district. They've been open since May 2024 as a seafood market only, and we think this will be an admirable expansion and enhancement to the area. Thank you.
Thanks, Michael.
Thank you for your testimony. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you. Calling item number 5, 5 Iron Golf Seaport LLC, doing business as 5 Iron Golf, located at 311 Summer Street, has applied for a license to operate 2 bowling lanes on the above premise. It consists of 14,219 square feet in 1 room on lower level with reception areas, simulators, seating areas and bar, kitchen, storage rooms, restrooms, and office space, and 2 duck pin bowling lanes. 1 additional room on the first floor with an additional 7 golf simulators, seating areas and bar, storage, and restrooms, together with seasonal April to November outdoor patio on private property with seating for 24 patrons, 1 a.m. indoor closing hour, 10 p.m. outdoor closing hour. Manager Seamus O'Sullivan, hours of operation 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
Good morning again, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, members of the board. Dennis Quilty, attorney representing the licensee and applicant. 5 Iron Golf with us this morning, Seamus O'Sullivan, who is the current and continuing proposed manager of record. As indicated in the introduction by Attorney Green, this application is to add 2 duck pin lanes, 2 small lanes to the existing location, which license was approved previously to this, and these 2 lanes which were discussed in our community process and are shown on the plans, were not applied for at the same time. So we're here to hopefully fix that matter. We did have an abutters meeting. These happened back in 2024. In June 10th of 2024, our abutters meeting, and we met with the Fort Point Neighborhood Association also in the spring of 2024, May 28th, and discussed the plans, and were not objected to at that time. And again, this is hopefully a housekeeping matter to add these 2 lanes. Excuse me, and we're happy to take your questions.
Thank you very much. I have no questions. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office to defer to the judgment of this board. Some back information from the community process, as you heard from the applicant's representation. ONS had conducted an abutters meeting of last year. During that time in that community process, the bowling lanes were discussed. The applicant continued to work with the Fort Point Neighborhood Association, which I understand is supportive of this proposal with the defined hours of operation you see on the agenda. We're unaware of any concerns at this time, and with that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Oh, sorry, Sydney, go ahead.
Yes, thank you, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, members of the board, Sydney Scanlon from Councillor Flynn's office. Councillor Flynn would like to go on record in support based on a good community process with Fort Point neighbors and the Fort Point Neighborhood Association. Thank you.
Thank you, Sydney.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 6, Union Club of Boston, Inc., located at 7 to 8 Park Street. Holder of a club all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business from Meredith Waits to Robert Williams. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
Good morning, I'm Robert Williams, General Manager at the Union Club of Boston.
Thank you, Mr. Williams, for joining us. Are you a citizen?
I am, yes.
Are you a resident of Massachusetts?
Yes.
Do you have experience in the food and beverage industry?
Yes.
Are you familiar with the rules and regulations of this board, the ABCC, and the laws of the Commonwealth pertaining to the sale and service of alcohol?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you worked at the Union Club?
For 6 months.
Okay. Excuse me. I have no questions. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement as well. Thanks for being with us, Mr. Williams.
Thank you.
Calling item number 7, GSTH Investment Group LLC, doing business as Bijou and Rock and Rye, located at 51 Stewart Street. Holder of a common victualler 7-day all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned for a change of LLC manager and has also petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business from James Driscoll to Joseph Ganem. Attorney Tom Miller. Attorney Miller.
Secretary Green, good morning, Chairman Joyce, Commissioners, Tom Miller from McDermott, Quilty, Miller, and Hanley on behalf of the licensee. I am joined today by Joseph Ganem, the proposed manager of record. He is on, I believe, under Bijou -51. The application before you, as Secretary Green said, is to make updates to the license. They've applied to appoint Mr. Mete Aslan as LLC manager, replacing Mr. George Appiati. This change of LLC managers is administrative restructuring related to personnel changes. Mr. Ganem is the proposed manager of record. He's worked for the licensee for more than 8 years and has been a manager here for 4. He is a U.S. citizen. He is a resident of Norwood. He has experience in the food and beverage industry and is familiar with the laws of the Commonwealth, the rules of the ABCC, and this board for the sale and service of alcohol. We'd like to thank you for hearing this application today, and we'd be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you, Attorney. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Ganem. I think you're here. I don't see you on my screen.
I'm here. I'm ready.
Oh, okay, thanks. Your attorney covered the manager of record questions. I just want to ask you, we have had a history of noise complaints at this location. What would the plan be or continue to be for neighbors that have issues with the noise?
Well, the plan would be to work with the neighborhood and do the best we can while following the regulations and the rules.
Will you be the contact person or will it be somebody else?
It would be me.
All
He,
right.
he is, yeah, he is the contact woman.
Okay, I just suggest make sure that the neighbors in that area have your cell phone number so they can call you in real time. And
We'll make
any
sure
noise
that,
issues.
that those connections are made, and he is working to make sure that, crowds are dispersed appropriately, doors are closed, and that the noise is mitigated to the best extent possible going forward.
Commissioner Saxon, Commissioner Curran, do you have any questions?
I do not. Thank you.
None. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 8, BNV3 Inc., doing business as Wink and Nod, located at 3 Appleton Street. Holder of a common victual or 7-day alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to pledge the license to Merrimack Valley Credit Union. Attorney Wayne Gray. Attorney Gray?
Yes, good morning. Good morning to members of the board. Good morning, Madam Chairman. In front of you this morning is, as you've just stated, is an application for a pledge of the liquor license being held in the name of BNV3 Inc. As a brief background, originally on March 13, 2020, RTN Federal Credit Union entered into a loan for $2,150,000 with 418 Real Estate LLC. BNV3 Inc. was a guarantor. The principal, Ms. Aceveda, was another guarantor. Subsequently, when RTN merged with Merrimack Valley Credit Union on June 1st, 2023, in reviewing the paperwork, the credit union noticed that when the loan originated with RTN, they never asked for or received a pledge of the liquor license for additional security on the loan. Subsequent to that, when Merrimack Valley assumed the loan, at some point in time in 2014, in March 14th of 2024, 418 defaulted, and subsequently a forbearance was executed. Unfortunately, that didn't work out. We subsequently entered into a loan modification agreement, and at that point in time, within the terms of the loan modification agreement, excuse me, there was a covenant that the liquor license be pledged to Merrimack Valley. If you look at submission number 7, you will see the pledge agreement identifying the license. And we are asking this board if it would agree to approve our application for a pledge of the liquor license in favor of my client. And of course, I thank you very much for your consideration. And if the board has any questions, I will attempt to answer them.
Thank you very much for joining us. You did a great job with that explanation. I have no questions for you, Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran.
I have no questions. Thank you.
No questions for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your consideration.
Thank you. Calling item number 9, Seaport Hotel Limited Partnership, doing business as Seaport Hotel, located at 1 Seaport Lane. Holder of an in-holder all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned for the approval of a management agreement between Seaport Hotel Limited Partnership and CTH Mayflower LLC. Attorney Dennis Quilty. Attorney Quilty.
Good morning again, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, members of the board. Dennis Quilty, attorney representing the licensee. Excuse me, with us this morning, Janet Orellana, who's the manager, continuing manager of record, no change in that regard. This is an application for approval of a new management agreement for the food and beverage and hotel operations at this location between the licensee and CTH Mayflower LLC. No other changes to operations, services, or any other matter are being proposed. Simple change of management agreement company. And again, we're certainly happy to take your questions.
Well, thank you very much. I don't have any questions. Commissioner Curran or Commissioner Saxon?
No questions. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 10, Shack Foods of Back Bay LLC, doing business as El Barco, located at 50B Dalton Street. holder of a common victual or 7-day all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to transfer the license to El Barco Back Bay LLC, doing business as El Barco at the same location. Amanda Allen, manager, 1 a.m. closing hour. Has also petitioned to update the description of the premise as follows: in one large room on ground floor with various dining areas with seating for 140 patrons, additional counter seating for 17, and bar with seating for 23, office, storage, restroom, and kitchen located in rear, all together comprised of approximately 6,000 square feet with 1 entrance and 2 exits. Attorney Quilty, once again, Attorney Quilty.
Good morning again, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, members of the board. Dennis Quilty, attorney representing the licensee. The board may recall that we recently, this was the original Summer Shack at this location. There was an application about 5 weeks ago to change the DBA from Summer Shack to El Barco. This is the second half, if you will, of that transaction wherein the licensee Shack Foods of Back Bay is seeking to transfer the license to the El Barco entity with a new proposed manager of record, Amanda Allen. She is a U.S. citizen, a Mass resident, has extensive experience in the food and beverage industry, including at this very same location. She's familiar with the rules and regulations of this board and the ABCC with regard to the sale and service of alcohol. Other than the corp-to-corp transfer, there are no other changes of operations. This is in keeping with the recent DBA change to El Barco, so it's a change of food style, et cetera, but operations remain the same at the very same location. ONS did not require us to flyer or hold an abutters meeting. We contacted NABB, who did not request a meeting, as this was a corp-to-corp transfer at the same location. And again, we're here, and Ms. Allen is here to take any of your questions this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Attorney Quilty. Thank you, Ms. Allen, for joining us. With that, I have no questions. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None for me, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives? Are there any other individuals who would like to testify? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Calling item number 11, Crimson Ventures LLC, doing business as Cantina Italiana, located at 346 Hanover Street. Holder of a common victual or 7-day all alcoholic beverages license, has petitioned to transfer the license from the above to Gomez Enterprises, Inc., doing business as Cantina Italiana at the same location. Jenna DeLucia, manager, 1 a.m. closing hour. Has also petitioned to pledge the license and inventory to Eastern Bank. Attorney John Aida. Attorney Aida.
Thank you, Attorney Green. Madam Chair, members of the board, good morning. Here on behalf of Gomez Enterprises, Inc. This is a transfer of the existing license held by Crimson Ventures LLC. Joining me this morning is Carla Gomez, the sole officer, director, and shareholder of the applicant corporation, as well as Jenna DeLucia, who is the proposed manager of record. Just by way of background, Carla is a North End native. She's a seasoned restaurateur. She has owned and operated Antico Forno for 29 years and Terra Mia for 32 years, both of those in the North End. For this transaction, again, she's purchasing the business assets, including the license, and will continue to operate the restaurant as Cantina Italiana. As Attorney Green pointed out, there is a request for a pledge of the license as well as a pledge of the alcohol inventory to Eastern Bank. I believe Eastern Bank currently has a pledge against the license from the current operation, and that will be ended, and then this new pledge will go on as part of this application. Jenna DeLucia, as I pointed out, is also in attendance. She has 20 years experience in the industry. She's been a manager at Terra Mia for the past 5 years. Prior to that, she has been a server and bartender in several other restaurants. She's tip certified, a U.S. citizen, a Massachusetts resident, and she is familiar with the rules and regulations of the board, the ABCC, and the laws of Commonwealth as it pertains to the sale and service of alcohol. We did contact ONS. They confirmed, because it is a straight corp-to-corp transfer, that this would not require a community process. I have Carla and Jenna available if there's any questions as well. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Attorney. Thank you, Ms. Gomez and Ms. DeLucia, for joining us. I have no questions. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives? Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 12, BU LLC, doing business as BU Bistro, located at 3840 Washington Street in Roslindale. Holder of a common victular, 7-day wines and malt beverages license, has petitioned to transfer the license from the above to Oda Bar and Bites, Inc., doing business as Oda Bar and Bites at the same location. Fergus Struga, manager, 11 p.m. closing hour. Has also petitioned to update the description of the premise as follows: a 700 square foot full service restaurant featuring a fully equipped kitchen and indoor dining and bathroom with accommodations for up to 17 guests indoors. Total capacity expands to 57 with the front 10-seat and rear 30-seat seasonal patios, April to October, on private property from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. Restaurant has 3 entrances and 3 exits. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
Hello, my name is Fergus Struga.
Thank you, Mr. Struga, for being with us. If you could please present the proposed concepts to the board.
Yes, so I'm a U.S. citizen. I do live in the Commonwealth. I'm familiar with the rules, and I do have a lot of experience in the food business for over 20 years now. Just trying to transfer the license from BU Bistro to Oda Bar and Bites. I believe our lawyer is present in here too. I also have my managers here too that we've been training here for a few months now. I'm hoping for a small transaction.
Thank you very much for joining us today. So are you changing the layout? It says the total capacity expands to 57.
No, everything's
Sorry.
staying the same. It just he has a patio in the front and the back. So April to October, you do get more seating, but inside is only a 17 seats.
Okay. And what are your hours of operation?
At the moment, I think they're 7 to 8, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Monday through Friday?
Correct. Monday
Wait,
through
sorry.
Sunday.
Monday through
Sunday.
Okay. So it looks like, I don't know if your attorney's here, but it looks like the description says it's an 11 p.m. closing hour.
We're asking for 11. I think the patio, when they've originally applied, I think the patio hours were wrong. They were put like 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. So I think that's what we're trying to fix when we transfer everything to be like same hours as inside from whenever the patio is open, if it makes sense.
I'm just confused with the description, Danny. It still says 6 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yeah, I'm
Is that
pulling
just
it up right now. I
Hello?
do.
Hi, my name is, sorry to cut you off. My name is Christian.
fine.
Sorry, I'm helping
Yep.
Mr. Fergus with the application. Would the description change when we spoke with Wendy to better reflect the, since it's just a transfer, it was a previous license, that's how it was listed originally, and she told me to change it like that. But we do want to have the outdoor patio be the closing time of the indoor, which is 11 p.m. We just got a little confused with maybe a little miscommunication between myself and Wendy in regards to the description change.
Well, that is an issue if you're trying to expand patio hours. Did you have any community process?
No, we were told that we didn't need one. It's just a transfer. We didn't have to speak with the. That was another issue that came up with Mr. Michael Reiskin.
Sure, but did he know you were changing the patio hours?
No.
Yeah, so that's an issue.
Okay. Could we keep it the same hours then as the previous license and then change it in the future? Just so we don't have to delay the meeting.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
I'll have to take that into consideration, but there's some, I don't know, there's some finessing I think you need to do with this description. If you are not changing anything at all.
Yeah.
I don't know, this was.
We were a little confused ourselves too, because the previous license also says the closing hour for the outdoor seating, which I can email you a copy of if you like.
Oh, we have it, but.
We do.
Danny, do we need more information?
No, I mean, the question is, what is the request in regards to the patio hours? The application before us and what was advertised publicly is for a 4 p.m. close outdoors. So if there is going to be a change to that, that would require either community process, further add, more process to that.
Right, so if the, Mr. Rice can speak to it, but if he was only told that if he was told the patio wasn't changing, that's different than requesting it to be the same as inside, but I'll see if Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran have any questions, and then we'll figure out what to do next.
I might have lost. Who is going to be the manager of record?
Me, Vira, Selam, and Costas.
No, there's only one manager of record.
Me. Sorry, Ergus Struga.
You're the manager of record. So yes. The other individual you introduced is just your non-official manager, right?
Correct.
Okay. Then that's the only question I had.
Not for right now. I'll listen to, if there are any comments from the community.
Thank you. With that, we will see if there are any individuals with us this morning who would like to testify, beginning with elected officials or their representatives. Or any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Okay, Mr. Reskin, you may please present your testimony.
My name is Michael Reiskind. I live at 425 South Huntington Avenue in Jamaica Plain, member of the Neighborhood Council and chair of its Public Service Committee. We would like a community process. This is an all alcohol license, a beer and wine license with long hours, and we would like to be able to vet the new owners. This restaurant has changed hands from the Struga family back to the Amoroso family, and now back, I guess, to the Struga family, although I guess they're your uncle or cousins of the previous
My uncle
owners.
used to own it before, correct?
Yeah. So we would like some community process on this. The hours are very similar, actually. The old hours were the same capacity inside and outside. The only change was the patio had been licensed previously from 12 noon to 11 p.m. So it had the same closing hour, but a different opening hour. But we would like to have some chance to vet the new owner. Our next possibility is July 1st. I don't know if that would, so we're asking for a deferral until after then. I'm not sure if that would be acceptable.
If I can just speak for 1 second with Ms. Uraiko. We didn't know that we had to do a community process. We were told that since it's just a transfer, it didn't require any notice to the abutters or the neighbors or anything. A July 1st would delay this entire project way too long. We're definitely more than happy to meet with you and the rest of the community. Is there any chance that we can have the license, say if it were to be approved today, for example, would we be able to have it approved, just not be able to release the license until after the community meeting? Because 2 months is, it would cost thousands of dollars and it'd delay everything.
Okay. Question for, it's not for me.
It's for Mr. Michael.
Well, we would like you to leaflet the area and do that. We can do a special meeting early in June. And if that would be acceptable to you, and then we'll present a letter depending on the results early June.
I know we're not voting today, but I do think a community process is important. I don't believe the previous restaurant even opened. So I think it's important to have a process.
I understand. We're definitely more than happy to do that. It's just we weren't aware, we weren't told by City Hall that we had to do this. We were told that it was just do the application. We went over it with the licensing department, and then we're told we're all set for the meeting. This all happened very quickly. If we knew ahead of time, we definitely would have sat down with the community. We would have sent out letters. They could have given us our cell phone, we would have given them our cell phone numbers to explain everything.
Sure, let me just jump in and ask you guys to take care of this outside of the hearing so we can
Yeah, okay.
move on the agenda.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Okay, seeing none, the board will take this under advisement as well, and we will be in touch about the community process following this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling item number 13, FP Restaurant Inc., doing business as Restaurant Bella Vista, located at 288 Hanover Street. Holder of a common victualler, 7-day wines and malt beverages with liqueurs license, has petitioned to transfer the license and the location from the above to Gen Alston LP, doing business as Gen Korean Barbecue House, located at 121 Harvard Ave in Alston. Restaurant is comprised of 2 floors and a basement and is a total of 7,385 square feet. The first floor has a main entrance that opens onto Harvard Ave, elevator to the right of the entrance, and exit in the back next to the stairs, kitchen area, and station service in the back right. Dining area with 86 seats located centrally, restrooms in the back left. Second floor has a dining area with 132 seats and a service station on the right side. Basement is for storage, 1 entrance, 2 exits. Joy Kim, manager, closing hours 11 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, 1 a.m. Friday to Saturday. Attorney Nick Zazula. Attorney Zazula.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you, Attorney Green. Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board, Attorney Nick Zazula, McDermott, Quilty, Miller, and Hanley, here on behalf of Gen Korean Barbecue. With me today is Joy Kim, who's the proposed manager of record, as well as Joseph Su, who's the district manager for the applicant. This is located at 121 Harvard Avenue in Alston, near the corner with Brighton Ave. Kind of just behind Brighton Music Hall. It's in the Harvard Avenue Community Commercial Subdistrict of the zoning code. And, I'm sure as the board is aware, this area of Alston is dominated by lots of restaurant and retail uses, and this would fit right in. The site itself is an existing 2-story commercial office building that they are proposing to renovate and fit out into a 2-story restaurant, which you heard in the license description. As part of the new restaurant concept, they are proposing to transfer in this wine and malt beverages with liqueurs license. Gen Korean Barbecue is a traditional Korean barbecue full-service restaurant. It allows for patrons to grill meats, seafood, vegetables, etc. at their tables. Which is kind of a premium experience, but at affordable prices. The applicant is actually a public company since August of 2024. They currently have just over 40 locations across the United States. As was read into the record, the restaurant is 2 floors with basement storage, total of just over 7,000 square feet. I'm not going to read in the rest of the description, which was already entered in by Attorney Green. Hours of operation as well, again, 11 a.m., 11 p.m., Sunday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. On the weekends, Friday and Saturday, which is, again, pretty typical for the area and in line with other restaurants in and around this location. As far as community outreach is concerned, I know the mayor's office is on, but because this was a zoning case as well, we did go through a pretty robust process. We had an abutter meeting in December of 2024, which was lightly attended, and positive feedback was given. We met with the Alston Civic Association on December 18th of 2024. We met with the BAIA, the Brighton Alston Improvement Association, in January of this year, and we got approval from the zoning board on January 23rd for the 2nd-story restaurant use as well. And then finally, just to wrap it all up, we did get a planning department recommendation of approval as well in early 2025 for this location. And during the whole process, not only was the zoning discussed, but also the liquor license transfer coming into the space. Status-wise, it actually is under construction already, and the hope is to open later this year after construction is completed and fit out. But it is ongoing and has started at this location to change it over from the office use to the 2-story restaurant use. The final thing I'll say, as far as the manager of record is concerned, Miss Kim is on. She is a resident of Massachusetts. She is a citizen of the United States. She is over 21 years of age. She is familiar with the rules and regulations for sale and service of alcohol in the city. She was recently tip certified. Experience-wise, she does not have restaurant experience. The plan is we are, at least a few months out from opening, likely fall, to either find a more experienced manager of record and come back to you all for a change at that time, or for her to gain that experience before they open. This is their first location in Massachusetts. They have locations in New Jersey and New York, so they don't have another location to pull a manager of record from. But Joseph, as the district manager, and Joy understand, the requirements. And again, the plan is to be back in front of the board at some point for a change of manager of record to somebody who will have that experience and who will be the manager on site at the location. So overall, although this is their first location in the city and in the state, they are a very experienced operator across multiple, again, over 40 locations, successful track record across these locations in multiple states. They do understand the responsibilities of operating in the city of Boston and take it seriously for this first foray into the area. So with that, Madam Chair, I'm happy to pause. We can answer any questions that you or the board may have. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Attorney. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Kim. I have no questions. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office would defer to the judgment of this board. Some background information in the community process. As you heard from the applicant's representation, it was an extensive one. ONS had conducted an abutters meeting that was lightly attended, but no concerns were raised in that meeting. The applicant, while also going through the zoning process, met with the Brighton Alston Improvement Association, securing their support, as well as the Alston Civic Association, which was also supportive. Our office is unaware of any concerns at this time. With that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. Sebastian Parra from Councilor Colera Zapata's office. At this time, the council would like to go in support of this project. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, the board will take this under advisement. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Calling items 14, 15, and 16, Democracy 154 Maverick LLC, located at 154 Maverick Street in East Boston, has applied for a farmer brewery pouring license, a farmer winery pouring license, and a combined 19H wines and malts pouring license to be exercised on the above. The brewery description is as follows. The brewery is in the basement, and the tasting room on the first floor of a 4-story brick building. First floor has a taproom area, 33,120 square feet. Production and storage area of the brewery is 422 square feet, with a total square footage of 3,542. Basement has no external doors or windows, has a single hatch door which leads to the tasting room. Winery description of premise is the winery is in the basement. Tasting room is on the first floor of a 4-story brick building. The first floor has a taproom area of 3,120 square feet. Production and storage area of the winery is 92 square feet. Total square footage of the winery and taproom is 142 square feet. Basement has no external doors or windows and has a single hatch door which leads to the tasting room. And finally, the combined description of premise is the brewery and winery are in the basement. Tasting room is on the first floor. Taproom area on the first floor is 3,120 square feet. Production and storage area of winery is 92 square feet and of brewery is 422 square feet. Basement has no external doors or windows, has a single hatch door which leads to the tasting room. Manager James Raza, closing time 2 a.m. Who's present on behalf of the applicant?
James Raza.
Thank you so much for being with us this morning. If you could please just briefly present the proposed concept to the board.
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is James Raza. I'm one of the founders of Democracy Brewing. We're a worker cooperative restaurant and brewery in a event space downtown. We were lucky enough to win the space grant. And so we selected East Boston, where a lot of our members already live and reside. We've been very lucky to have unanimous support from the community group we met with, Gov Street Community Group. Elected officials have also been very supportive, and I think that's it. So basically, we're going to have a small restaurant. We'll also be having a winery and our beer. We'll be serving our own beer there as well. And I don't know what else would be useful for me to explain it.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us. Sounds like a great concept for this location. We're happy to see a place going in there. You've already been approved by our board as a manager of record at your other location, so I don't have any questions surrounding that. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran, do you have any questions?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office will defer to the judgment of this board. Some background information in the community process. Previously, there was a restaurant at this location that was vacant for a number of years. We heard from many community members that they were upset with the upkeep of the property, and we're looking forward to this space being activated. When the applicant reached out, we directed them to meet with the local civic association, which they did, receiving full support. We're unaware of any concerns presently, and with that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. Sebastian Parra from Councilor Coletta Zapata's office. At this time, the council would like to go in support of this project. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on these matters? Yes, Attorney Upton.
Good morning, everyone. Andrew Upton representing the landlord. The landlord is in full support, has worked with Democracy all along through this process. The landlord is also the resident of the building and lives above. And finally, the landlord asserts that the 14 other tenants in the building, who are all small businesses, are also in support. And of course, that applies to all three applications.
Thank you very much for that testimony. Are there any other individuals with us present this morning who would like to testify on these three items? The board will take these under advisement as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Calling item number 17, 490 Harrison Restaurant LLC, doing business as Capri, located at 480 to 490 Harrison Ave, has applied for a common victual or 7-day all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above. 8,000 square foot full service restaurant, 2 floors, 2 entrances, 6 exits. First floor consists of a dining room, bar with seating for 143 and 20 standing, wine room and beverage station. The lower level consists of a dining room, kitchen, storage, restrooms, service bar with seating for 40. Also a 3,100 square foot year-round patio on private property with a dining area and bar capacity of 234 with a closing time of 1 a.m. Manager William Clark, closing time 2 a.m. Attorney Michael Brodigan. Attorney Brodigan? Oop, you are currently on mute. One moment, just asked you to unmute. Here we go.
Thank you, Attorney Green. Madam Chair, members of the board. I represent 490 Harrison Restaurant LLC. With me this morning is Eric Allenbach, principal of the entity, as well as William Clark, the proposed manager. As Attorney Green properly laid out, we're looking to have a license issued at the premises, which was the old Roma 500 in the south end. Pursuant to that end, we went through a neighborhood meeting back in the fall of 2024. We received no opposition at all. In fact, we received a lot of words of encouragement and asking us to hurry up and get this application filed so that we could appear before you folks. We also, in addition to that, we also went through a community process in April this year. Again, we received no opposition and a number of words of encouragement in support of this license. What we're doing here is we're trying to retain a lot of the initial character of the space while obviously doing some refresh to the interior of the space, activate the patio in the back, which is on private property, and provide the south end with a nice restaurant alternative that they can go and enjoy a meal within the neighborhood. With that, I'll stop and pause and ask for any questions that you may have.
Thank you, Attorney. At this time, I don't have any questions. Is Mr. Clark here just to go over the manager of record questions?
Yes,
I'm here.
Oh, thank you. Mr. Clark, are you a citizen?
Yes.
Are you a resident of the Commonwealth?
Yes,
Do you have experience in the food and beverage industry?
I do.
Are you familiar with the rules and regulations of our board, the ABCC, and the laws of the Commonwealth pertaining to the sale and service of alcohol?
I am.
Okay, I do. One question is, what would the timing be of your opening?
you want to speak?
Oh, well, yes, we're hoping to open in a month.
In a month, okay.
If
If we can get
we
everything in
can-
order.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you. Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran?
No questions at this time. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office deferred to the judgment of this board. Some background information in the community process. The applicant had met with the East Berkeley Neighborhood Association, which we understand was very supportive of this proposal. ONS had hosted an abutters meeting on April 28th. There were some residents that expressed concerns about potential impact on rodent problems as well as noise. Other residents that were on the abutters meeting expressed support, saying that they were excited to have another restaurant coming back to this space and being able to walk down the street and be able to patronize it. With that information, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Hello, Madam Chair, members of the board. Liam Remus from Councilor Fitzgerald's office. I also would like to go on record to support this proposal. Thank you.
Sydney?
Hi, thank you, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, members of the board. This is Sydney Scanlon from Councilor Flynn's office, and Councilor Flynn would like to go on record in support. Thank you.
Good morning, Madam Chair, members of the board. Sebastian Parra from Councilor Coletta Zapata's office. At this time, Councilor Coletta Zapata wishes to offer a character witness statement on behalf of the owner, recognizing him as a responsible and engaged business owner who has consistently listened to community feedback and taken meaningful steps to address local concerns. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, and if there are no further questions from the board, then the board will take this matter under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Calling item number 18, 1010 Morrissey Corp. Doing business as Milkweed, located at 1010 William T. Morrissey Boulevard in Dorchester. Has applied for a common victualler 7-day all alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above 2,732 square feet on one floor, ground level, with 2 entrances and 3 exits, walk-in freezer, cooler, and dry storage in the rear, 1 prep room with cooking equipment abutted by dishwashing room. Next area consists of kitchen with hot and cold line and small office. Separated from the main dining area by a 10-seat kitchen counter. 2 bathrooms to the left. Main dining room takes up the remaining space with fixed booths and loose tables and chairs. Manager David Colley, closing time 12 a.m. Who is present on behalf of the applicant?
Good morning, Madam Chair and board members. My name is Gordon Johnson. I am the owner of Milkweed, and present also is David Colley, co-owner and manager on record.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning. Thanks for being with us. I know you were with us previously for a common victualler license at this location. So if there's anything further you would like to present to the board on behalf of this application for an all alcoholic beverages license.
Yes, I'd just like to say we own 2 Milkweeds. Our first location was Mission Hill. We've operated that with a full alcohol license for 8 years now. Our concept is breakfast, lunch, and dinner, with a big emphasis on breakfast, which is a combination of diner style and brunch. If it's appropriate at this time, I would like to respectfully petition the board for an earlier start time on Sundays, I believe 10 a.m., because our weekend business, our brunch sales account for about 60% of our sales on the weekends. If there's any questions from the board, we will gladly answer.
Thank you. Mr. Colley, are you the manager of record at the other Milkweed location?
I am.
Okay, so you've already been approved by us. Right now, what are your hours again? Remind me.
We hope to open for breakfast sandwiches at 5 a.m. And coffee to go, and we will then have full service at 6 a.m. and we wish to close at 12 a.m. to allow later guests who get there before the kitchen closes at 10 to give them time to finish their meals.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Saxon or Commissioner Curran.
I have no questions. Thank you.
None for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. This time, the Mayor's Office could defer to the judgment of this board. Some background information in the community process. ONS had hosted an abutters meeting No concerns were raised in that meeting, and following that meeting, we received several letters of support, which the board should have access to. The applicant connected with the Pope's Hill Neighborhood Association, as stated before. We're unaware of any concerns at this time. With that, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Hello, Madam Chair, members of the board, William Remus from Councilor Fitzgerald's office. Also, we'd like to go on record for this proposal.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? The board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
And finally, calling item number 19, Dynasty Restaurant, Inc., doing business as Dynasty Restaurant, located at 14A Hudson Street, has applied for a common victual or 7-day all-alcoholic beverages license to be exercised on the above 2,500 square foot restaurant on first floor with 1 entrance and 3 exits. Includes dining area in the front of space with seating for approximately 105, kitchen and restrooms in the rear, 2,000 square foot basement for storage and food preparation only. Manager William Jianmin Huang. Closing time 12 a.m. Attorney Chung Lee. Attorney Lee.
Good morning, Mr. Green, Madam Chairman, and members of the board. I represent Dynasty Restaurant, Inc., DBA Dynasty Restaurant of 14A Hudson Street. I've been in front of this board for many times before on multiple applications. As you know, Dynasty Restaurant has been operating as a full-serve Oriental restaurant since 2022, serving pretty much all day dim sum and Oriental delicacies for dinner and lunch. Currently, we are operating with a beer and wine and liqueurs, and by special legislation home act, we are applying for a 7-day all alcohol liquor license to be operated. It is our intention to return the beer and wine liqueurs license should we be selected and an all alcohol license be approved for us. With me today, this morning, is William Wong, who is the current liquor license manager of the restaurant. Again, we would like to apply for this license to expand the breadth of our service and foods to the community, to include larger events such as weddings and banquets. That the ability to service larger events would be enhanced by the availability of all alcohol as opposed to be limited to beer and wine and liqueurs. This will go forth in increasing the profitability of Dynasty. As I mentioned earlier in previous meetings, we look at ourselves as a value member and contributor to the Chinatown community. And with the increased profitability, we are looking forward to continue contributing to the neighborhood as well. Mr. Wang, who is the current liquor license manager, he's tip certified. He is a U.S. citizen, is a resident of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, knows the rules and laws and regulations of the ABC seat of the board and of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts with regards to service and service of alcohol. All the servers in the restaurant remain tip certified, and they will be continued education to make sure that they are fully cognizant of what is needed and required in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. We've completed the ONS community process by posting flyers, notifying the abutters within a 500 feet radius. We've also met with the, as well as having an ONS abutters and community meeting. We've also met with the Chinatown Neighborhood Council, CNC, the Safety Board, as well as the Chinatown Residents Association, the CRA. And to the best of my knowledge, we have not met with any substantive opposition to this. Perhaps that Dynasty has been a valued member of the Chinatown community, and we look forward to continue to do that. There is one minor, change in the application. I believe Mr. Green noted that we have closing times at 12 o'clock. That was prior to this board's approval of our previous application to extend the closing hours to 2 a.m. So what we're proposing for the operating hours would be from Monday to Saturday from 9 a.m. to 2 a.m. and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. So with that, I would entertain any questions from the board and from the community.
Thank you, Attorney Lee. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Wang. Tell me about the community process. Were they aware that you want to operate till 2 a.m.?
Yes, when we were doing the meetings with all the community members, boards rather, we did inform them that our current operations will remain at 2 a.m. in the morning.
Do you operate now at 2 a.m.?
We're open till 2 a.m.
You are, okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So I'm not
I
sure
didn't.
why it says 12 a.m. Is that just a correct, something that needs to be corrected?
Yes, it does. I believe what might have happened is that we might have submitted the application prior to this board's approval, which
Okay.
the 2 a.m., which was like, I think, a month ago, perhaps.
Okay.
So my apologies in that regard.
I just want
But
to
we
confirm
did
on the
make,
record that the community is aware that you're
yes,
operating
ma'am.
until 2 a.m. Okay. With that, I have no questions. Commissioner Saxon, Commissioner Curran?
I have no questions. Thank you.
None from me. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any individuals who would like to testify on this matter, beginning with elected officials or their representatives?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, Connor Newman with the Mayor's Office of Neighborhood Services. At this time, the Mayor's Office to defer to the judgment of this board. Some background information, the community process. ONS hosted a butters meeting on April 16th. It was lightly attended. The applicant also, as you heard from the representation, met with the Chinatown Neighborhood Council, which was supportive of this proposal, as well as the Chinatown Residents Association. We understand that the Chinatown Residents Association had some concerns with the 2 a.m. closing time. I can confirm as well that the community was aware of that closing time that was on the advertisement for the flyer. With that information, we'll defer to the board. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Attorney Green, Madam Chair, members of the board. My name is Sydney Scanlon from Councillor Flynn's office. Councillor Flynn would like to go on record in opposition based on feedback regarding quality of life concerns from neighbors in Chinatown and the Chinatown Residents Association. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any other individuals who would like to testify on this matter? Seeing none, and if there are no further questions from the board, then the board will take this under advisement as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Those are all the items before the board this morning that will adjourn this hearing. The board will vote tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Notice has been posted to the city's website. Thank you all, and do enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.